Hello everyone, welcome back to New Aviation. Before getting into the video, I got a question for you. If you are having billions of dollars in your hand and if you are interested in airline business, will you start your airline amidst COVID-19, which is the worst of the worst crisis ever in the history of commercial aviation? Well, I know your answer, it's going to be no. And you may think that it's a very silly question to answer, and it's a general knowledge that no one started a new airline amidst COVID-19. Yes, I know that makes sense, but the fact is the airline called ZIPAIR has launched its inaugural service amidst COVID-19, not between domestic destinations but to the international destination between Japan and South Korea. Such a mind-blowing thing amidst COVID-19. The Japan Airlines owned low-cost carrier ZIPAIR has finally operated its passenger flight amidst COVID-19, with just 2 passengers participating in its inaugural service between Tokyo and Seoul on board the airline's Boeing 787-Dreamliner. Not to be put down, ZIPAIR has announced a ramp-up of flights, adding one more rotation a week from October 25. Bangkok and even Honolulu remain on the radar, and further announcement could be expected in the coming weeks. Departing from Narita International Airport Terminal 1, the airline's crew were delighted to finally welcome their first passengers. In the airport, a small event took place, attended by its president Shingo Nishida. He gave a short presentation on the hopes for the airline as well as its preparations to keep passengers safe during the pandemic. He said, after delaying the operations of passenger flight once due to the spread of novel coronavirus, we are finally able to serve you. We will make every effort to make air a new option for travel between Korea and Japan, and through preparations, we will strive to transport between Korea and Japan, including businessmen and international students. In a bit of a blow to the new airline, just 2 passengers participating in its inaugural flight. According to Aviation Wire, one was a Japanese man and the other was a Korean woman. Both opted for the ZIPAIR full-flight cabin experience in the business class cabin. For these special passengers, ZIPAIR provided commemorative items for this first flight as well as a SIP care kit containing sanitization items. All future passengers will get the SIP care kit on boarding as well as access to free Wi-Fi and the new ZIPAIR smartphone ordering service. The flight pushed back just about on time, departing at 9:32. It was treated to a water cannon salute as it left Narita after crossing the Sea of Japan and making up the time lost at the gate. The flight touched down in South Korea at 11:37, 10 minutes ahead of schedule. Not to be deterred by the low turnout for its first flight, ZIPAIR is already planning to ramp up its schedule between Narita and Seoul. From October 25, the twice-weekly rotation will become thrice-weekly, adding a flight on Sundays to the schedule. From October until the end of the IATA winter season, March 26, 2021, ZIPAIR will run Zulu Golf 41 from Narita at 8:40 on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, arriving into Seoul at 11:50. The return trip will operate at 12:40 on the same days, landing back in Tokyo at 15:05. Sales for the new Sundays service will begin at 8:18:00. The one-way fare through to November 26 will be 30,000 to 141,000 yen. In American dollar, it will be around $285 to $1,340 for the full flat SIP experience. A business class seat that rival that of many full service airlines. For economy, expect a fare of 8,000 to 30,000 yen. In American dollars, $76 to $285. The fares include up to 7 kg of hand baggage, but airport taxes and charges are paid separately. While the first passenger service is a milestone to celebrate, ZIPAIR has other plans on its radar too. The airline had intended to launch passenger service to Bangkok even before Seoul, with flight planned for May 14. While this is still on the cards, Nishida told Travel Watch it would take a little more time to start. Bangkok is different from Seoul because passenger flights from overseas are prohibited. It is difficult to send passenger flights from Japan, however flights leaving Bangkok are not prohibited. We are preparing to operate the outbound flight as a cargo-only flight and the return flight as a passenger flight, he said. We will start at the beginning of the winter schedule at the earliest. It would be an interesting way to tackle the issue of the inbound passenger ban in Thailand. With the winter season start just over a week away, we could see an announcement from the Japanese low cost on this route very soon. So guys, comment your thoughts below about starting an airline amidst COVID-19, and if you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and to share this video with your friends to let your friends also enjoy as same as like you. And if you need more aviation contents like this, make sure that you have subscribed to New Aviation, and thank you for watching.